Monday Mack
Ah,
again.
ah, bah.
John, we have lots of new music to go through this week, don't we?
Yeah, you know what? This was actually a pretty good weekend of music. Maybe a little bit more than a weekend because I think one or two of them came out a little while ago, but I never heard them.
I
So,
have a I have a Mac fact. It's our first Monday Mac where we both have notes. We both have notes. We're prepared this time, people. All right, John, why don't you kick us off? What do you have first?
all right. So we're trying to keep it real short. So I'm just going to read exactly what I wrote down. This is Dog Tooth by Tyler, the Creator. Love Tyler, the Creator. The chorus is very The chorus is very catchy. Lyrics are really, really, really good. The beat's excellent. The production's a little lacking. I feel like at some points his vocal isn't as clear as a multi-million-dollar artist should be.
Yeah.
But and the break, but the song's excellent. The breakdown at the end's really good. Tyler's great. 8.3 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Sounds like you had a better time with your first song than I did. Um, First song that I'm going to talk about today, Chloe and Future have a song called Cheap Back. Uh this is what I wrote about it. Way too much auto tune in the beginning. I don't know if
Yeah.
Chloe's a good
Yep.
singer or not, but if she is, that this is not doing her justice.
I did this. I said the same thing.
Great sounding acoustic guitar. Excellent. Not a bad melody for a second. Then I wrote, oh no, because I think the chorus came in. Future shouldn't be on this song. That's what I wrote next. And then I said, actually, never mind. 10 out of 10 because of Future. Then after that, I wrote, oh no, never mind. These are some terrible lyrics. Two wrongs don't make a right, Chloe. You need to learn how to cope with your life better. If you feel like cheating back is a way that you should get back at someone, you're going to stay in a terrible place. So I gave this song a 2 out of 10 for I give Chloe a 2 out of 10 and Future a 2 out of 10 for continuing the cycle of hatred and not cutting out negativity out of their lives. Um but that acoustic guitar in the beginning sounded great.
So real quick on that, I said don't like how overproduced the vocals are in the verse. This is like if Coldplay went to the B stage, stripped down their bullshit, and Chloe and Future walked out. Um, but I actually thought that the song was a little bit better than you. I don't. I agree that they shouldn't be cheating back and forth. Um, but I thought for what it is, it was almost like kind of a like the type of song it was almost like country a little bit. Um, Still not a good song. I'm not gonna listen to that again. All right, I'll go next. Um, oh wait, I gotta fucking see which ones you did. Okay, so Void by Melanie Martinez. It's almost a Maria's type of song, but it's a lot more poppy. Melody is solid, performance is a little crazy, which adds to it. Lyrics are dark about being insecure, but it's not like a normal insecure. Like it's a little bit more well written about the topic. Production's okay. It's nice for a dark pop song. 6.9 out of 10.
Next up, we have That's Not How This Works by Charlie Puth and Dan plus Shay. Um, I wrote two quote unquote pretty. Um, till the drums come in. Then I thought that the drum sounds were nice. The rhythm section sounded nice. Very, very, very unoriginal verses. For a first listen. Um, as I kept listening to the song, I realized that this is actually just a Backstreet Boys song. The further and further I got into it, and then when I thought about it that way, I actually enjoyed it again. So it kind of evened out for me. So I gave it a 5 out of 10. I feel like if this song was done by the Backstreet Boys, I would have given it like an 8 out of 10. But I think
Yeah.
it's too long for me to figure that out. So for a first listen, it gets a 5 out of 10. But not as bad as I thought.
Ready for my notes?
Yeah. Backstreet Boys?
It's like if In Sync was way less entertaining, so overproduced, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, very close. All right, what do you got next?
So I got. Let me make sure you didn't do this because I was very excited about this song. This is where the week really started turning up for me. Um, Besides, well, Dogtooth I already knew would be good. Void was a nice little surprise. Um, Not Alone by Q.
Didn't listen to it. I listened to the fives. I listened to five.
So, uh, these are my notes, real quick. I fucking love this intro. It's a little Halls and Oatesy. It's a little Princey. The production's close to like The Weekend. Um, I was dancing in my office to this. The outro, the end part's a little bit drawn out, but the beat and the vocal harmonies and melodies kind of make up for it. It's almost like it really pushing a little bit of a trance. Um, Really, really, really surprised by this. I never heard of this guy. 8.8 out of 10.
Damn, that's a good one.
I was
I listened to
really
that.
shocked. I clicked on it because the cover art was just like kind of more fun looking than the rest of them. His name's Q. I would have never even thought to listen to him.
Well, I was not so generous to the next song. The next song was Spellbinding by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
so this sounds like if Billy, to me, this sounds like if Billy Corgan tried to write Lock All the Doors and then gave up halfway through because he realized that he's not that good of a songwriter anymore. Um, I like trying to figure out the time signature for the first half of the verse. And then the rest of it was so uninteresting that I didn't want to figure it out anymore. Um, I don't know what's up with the Smashing Pumpkins. I know they did a reunion tour. I guess they're back together on this album. Um, I said this is like a solid maybe 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. I can deal with this on a car ride if I had to. Um, that's kind of how I judge it. I have like a sometimes it's easier for me to rate songs on a how would I listen, in what context would I listen to this song realistically in my life. And this is if someone was a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan and it came on in their car, I'd go, oh, I reviewed the song, this isn't that bad, and I would move on with my life, but I would never go out of my way to listen to it.
Yeah.
That was Spellbinding by the Smashing Pumpkins. I give it a 6 out of 10.
So I also gave it a 6 out of 10. And I said, if someone said, "Hey Billy, we need a new NHL 24 lead intro song," this would be what he wrote.
Oh, I
Uh,
couldn't understand my writing. This this sounds like if an artificial intelligence robot wrote a song for the Smashing Pumpkins.
it's really funny. That's great. Um, yeah, I also gave it a 6 out of 10.
All right,
Um,
what do you got next?
Let me make sure. All right, so you only got two left. Um, Diamonds in the Snow by Scott McMicken.
So
I
this is
like
what I
it.
wanted to hear your thoughts about. What's up with Scott McMicken's solo stuff, and what's the deal with the song?
So I I might be unable to be. I think I'm going to be too biased because of how much I love him. That I gave this song a really good rating. If someone else wrote it, I might not be as generous, but I really love Scott. These were my exact notes. I like it. Happy Scott is still releasing music. Keys remind me of a Vampire Weekend kind of keys. Um, the song builds kind of nice. This should have been his lead single because the other singles weren't as singly, if that makes any sense. I gave it a
No,
7.4 out of 10.
that's good.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I didn't listen to it.
Uh
I listened to the 5 songs. I thought what I think about with Monday Mac is I take five, you take five, and then we review them and explain if we should listen to them or not. But you listen to all of them and just review them all,
Yeah.
which is also fine because
I
then
just
you tell me if I should listen to the other five.
yeah, I really enjoy picking the songs that we should both listen to, and then you
Yeah.
can do what you want from it. But I like knowing all of them because you know what too. I've discovered a couple different artists. I discovered Q. I never heard of Q. I discovered
You
Nick.
like Cool Q, CUE?
No, it's just Q, the letter Q.
Yo, these squirrels are just are
Oh
chasing each
shit!
other. You see that? You see
Squat.
that? You see that shit?
Yeah, you actually froze it. They bite the.
What? What the fuck?
That was
Hold
really.
on, I want to pause this. All right, we're back after like a squirrel fight just broke out behind me. I guess they
That was
didn't like.
really perfect.
I guess they didn't like what I had to say about the Smashing Pumpkins. Um. All right, so next up, so this kind of spurred all this for me today was After Midnight by Phoenix and Clyro, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously, as soon as you listen to it, you get huge 80s vibes. Cly- uh, Clyro's vocal production is very nice. I really enjoyed some of like the way it sounded. The chorus, the effects were nice. The rhythm, sounds, and keyboards and guitars that Phoenix always have always meld perfectly. Harmonies were excellent. Um, I don't know what the song's really about, but it feels like it's about something deep, so that's cool. I really, really like this song. I really, really enjoyed the melody, and it took me by surprise, which is the best thing I think a song can do. I gave the song an 8 out of 10, and it's now in my rotation. So this is a song I'm gonna listen to frequently over the next few weeks for sure.
I actually listened to the whole album after this, and um, pretty good. Phoenix is always good, um, but this is probably the best or the second best song on that album. Um, I basically I just said this song fucking moves.
Would you give it?
I gave it a 9 out of 10
Oh, great.
on first listen. Second listen, I might dull it down a little bit, but I was really surprised about how good it was. Are they still running around?
No, this was a bug that landed on my speaker right next to me.
Oh, um,
All right, John, you got to go through this next one real quick because I have a lot to say about my last one. Like,
okay.
I'm very passionate about this last one.
Well, let me do two.
Okay. All right.
Because one came in right before, right after I gave you a list, and I was just like, I got to listen to this song. It like debuted at number one.
All right. I'm gonna end it with
Yeah.
I have to go off a
All
little.
right. So real quick, T Pain did War Pigs. T Pain put out a whole cover album, and he did War Pigs. Hold on, wait. I gotta get back and let me figure out how to.
You're tasting the rainbow, John. Just
There we
enjoy
go.
it.
T Pain did a cover of War Pigs. Just because he did that, you don't even got to listen to it. Just know it exists. 10 out of 10. Um, T
15.
Pain T Pain covered Black Sabbath. It's pretty cool. So Jimin debuted at number one on the. I never heard of them. They debuted at number one, so someone had to hear about them with a song called "Like Crazy," and it was trending number one on Twitter. And people are calling this person like a slayer and one of the best in the world right now. And it's an overproduced average pop song, nothing special. Don't know why it debuted number one. The person must be a plant. 4 out of 10.
Oof. Wow. I was not as generous to this next song that I'm about to review. The next song is song by a band called Fall Out Boy. The song's called "Hold Me Like a Grudge." So my
Already hate the title.
word is ew. Ew. Maroon 5 or Fall Out Boy? Question mark. Very uncreative use of claps. it is nice to hear guitars in a new song. It feels like they wrote this song together, which I guess could be nice. Oh my God, man, this middle eight is so brutal. I don't think I could take it anymore. Please end the torture. Uh, and then I said this also feels like an AI wrote this song for them. I find it continually unbelievable that Maroon 5, Fall Out Boy, and Panic at the Disco continue to make all the same sounding music forever, and it's all shitty. It's always so uncreative, and it's always the same thing. Um, this song for me got a 3 out of 10, and I only gave it a 3 out of 10 because new music that has guitars in it kind of gets a leg up for me, and I have to be honest on my scale. But this song, I'll never listen to this song again, and if someone puts it on, I'm probably gonna want to fight them. Um, I think I probably want to carry around Elmer's glue, so if someone plays this song, I could spray them with glue. Like I want to damage them in a way that they don't have to go to the hospital, but like is really has a really annoying consequence. You know what I mean? Like maybe teleport them to a beach and have seagulls chase them for like an hour. Like that could be a good punishment. Like just don't play Hold Me Like a Grudge by Fall Out Boy near me. It's also not good to hold grudges.
So these were my thoughts, right? I'm going to read you all my thoughts and then I'm going to show you what I did.
Okay.
Intro is very bites the dusty. The bass line is just bites the dust, right?
Yeah, they copied Queen, yeah.
Um, Absolutely annoying. I feel like there is 15 different stolen songs in this one song. Has to be on purpose. From Michael Jackson to Franz Ferdinand, about 35 writers should be included in this song. Um, I don't know the backstory, but this is super shitty. Besides the music, which is blatantly stolen, the original parts are terrible. 1.4 out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking about it, and I crossed out everything I said,
Okay.
and I said perplexed, not sure how I feel. That's where I wrote that
Yeah.
because if they are purposely copying a bunch of songs that uh, not only made them what they like, but like if they're taking the piss out of this, I might have got a little bit too thinky on it, but I was thinking to myself, are they fucking around? Like, is this on? This has to be on purpose. This has to be a joke. And
You almost gave
wanted,
it a 10 out of 10?
I almost want to think that they're taking the piss out of it. They're like, no, we're rock stars again. We don't make pop music anymore. Which is like, if you watch the music video, I did a deep dive. If you watch the
John, this
music
is
video,
exhausting.
listen. If you watch the music video, they're making fun of themselves about now they're rock stars again. They're done with doing the pop music thing. They just copied a bunch of fucking like over the top rock songs and put them in one song that's shitty. It's almost like, are they being meta? Like, is this like a, I don't know. But my original thought was 1.4 out of 10.
Well, I think we'll just leave it at that, I guess. Thank you everyone for watching. Check out our podcast on
Oh,
Wednesday.
real quick. Uh, uh, we have a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Please continue to like and subscribe and watch our stuff.
Why don't you give
I
me
don't
an
know.
opportunity to say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just gonna. No,
Oh,
no, no.
the next thing I was gonna say is we have a new song out,
Oh shit, we do.
Country Woman. Everyone should go listen to it. I was gonna say thank you to all the new subscribers, but see, then someone rudely cut me off. This is like John who like gives Fallout Boy the benefit of the doubt. This is Fallout John, and I had enough of them. Thanks to if you're new and you're watching, we very much appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you
Don't
for
cut it
everyone
off.
for listening
Wait,
to our music.
we And this is going to be news to you as well. We have a certain new single, the lyric video coming out on Friday on our YouTube channel.
Oh,
Right.
really?
So, and I just decided that just now. So now I have to go to work for it. I just put a date on myself, which I shouldn't have done, but I'm gonna do it.
It
It'll
could be out this Friday, but this Friday is also Good Friday. So this Friday is Good Friday.
It's Good Music Friday.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned, like and subscribe.